Introduction to Nutrition Science. Nutrition science is the study of nutrients in food, how the body uses them, and the relationship between diet, health, and disease. It encompasses a broad range of disciplines including biochemistry, physiology, molecular biology, and public health. Understanding nutrition is fundamental to promoting well-being and preventing chronic illnesses globally. This field constantly evolves, with new research challenging conventional wisdom and refining dietary recommendations. It examines both the macro and micronutrients essential for life, along with non-nutrient compounds that influence health outcomes. The principles of nutrition science guide dietary advice for individuals and populations, aiming to optimize health and performance. The primary goal of nutrition science is to identify the optimal intake of various dietary components to support growth, maintenance, and repair of the body. It also investigates how nutrient deficiencies or excesses contribute to pathological conditions. Researchers in this field employ diverse methodologies, from laboratory experiments to large-scale epidemiological studies, to uncover complex interactions between diet and human biology. This scientific approach helps distinguish evidence-based dietary advice from popular myths and fads. Ultimately, nutrition science provides the knowledge base for developing effective public health interventions and personalized dietary strategies. Macronutrients. Carbohydrates. Carbohydrates are the body's primary source of energy, providing 4 calories per gram. They are organic compounds composed of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms, categorized into simple and complex forms. Simple carbohydrates, like sugars, are quickly digested and absorbed, offering rapid energy. Complex carbohydrates, such as starches and fiber, are digested more slowly, providing sustained energy and promoting satiety. Dietary fiber, a type of complex carbohydrate, is crucial for digestive health and helps regulate blood sugar levels. Grains, fruits, vegetables, and legumes are excellent sources of carbohydrates. The body breaks down carbohydrates into glucose, which is then used by cells for fuel, or stored as glycogen in the liver and muscles for later use. Macronutrients. Proteins. Proteins are essential macronutrients, providing 4 calories per gram, crucial for building and repairing tissues, making enzymes, hormones, and other body chemicals. They are complex molecules composed of amino acids, often referred to as the building blocks of life. There are 20 different amino acids, 9 of which are considered essential because the body cannot synthesize them and must obtain them from the diet. Complete proteins. Found in animal products like meat, fish, eggs, and dairy, contain all 9 essential amino acids. Incomplete proteins, typically from plant sources, lack 1 or more essential amino acids, but can be combined to form complete protein profiles. Adequate protein intake is vital for muscle growth, immune function, and overall cellular health. Macronutrients. Fats, or lipids, are vital macronutrients, providing the most concentrated source of energy at 9 calories per gram. They are essential for absorbing fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, K, protecting organs, insulating the body, and producing hormones. Fats are broadly categorized into saturated, unsaturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated, and trans fats. Unsaturated fats, found in avocados, nuts, seeds, and olive oil, are considered heart-healthy and can help lower cholesterol levels. Saturated fats, often found in animal products and some plant oils, should be consumed in moderation. Trans fats, typically found in processed foods, are generally considered harmful and should be avoided. Essential fatty acids, like omega-3 and omega-6, cannot be synthesized by the body and must be obtained through diet, playing critical roles in brain function and inflammation. Micronutrients. Vitamins overview. Vitamins are organic compounds that are essential for normal growth and nutrition, and are required in small quantities in the diet because they cannot be synthesized by the body. They do not provide energy directly, but play crucial roles in metabolic processes, acting as coenzymes or regulators. Vitamins are broadly classified into two categories: fat-soluble and water-soluble, based on how they are absorbed, transported, and stored in the body. Each vitamin has specific functions, and deficiencies or excesses can lead to various health problems. A balanced diet typically provides sufficient amounts of most vitamins, but supplementation may be necessary in certain circumstances. Understanding the role of each vitamin is key to maintaining optimal health. Micronutrients, fat-soluble vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins, including A, D, E, and K, are absorbed with dietary fat and stored in the body's fatty tissues and liver. Because they can be stored, excessive intake can lead to toxicity, unlike water-soluble vitamins, which are generally excreted. Vitamin A is vital for vision, immune function, and cell growth, found in carrots, sweet potatoes, and liver. Vitamin D is crucial for bone health by regulating calcium and phosphorus absorption, primarily synthesized in the skin upon sun exposure and found in fatty fish. Vitamin E acts as an antioxidant, protecting cells from damage, abundant in nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils. Vitamin K is essential for blood clotting and bone metabolism, found in leafy green vegetables. Understanding their fat-dependent absorption highlights the importance of healthy fat intake. Micronutrients, water-soluble vitamins. Water-soluble vitamins, which include the B-complex vitamins and vitamin C, are not stored in the body to a significant extent and are excreted in urine if consumed in excess. This means they need to be replenished regularly through diet. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant, crucial for immune function, collagen synthesis, and iron absorption, found abundantly in citrus fruits, berries, and bell peppers. The B vitamins, B1, B2, B3, B5, B6, B7, B9, B12, play diverse roles in energy metabolism, nerve function, and red blood cell formation. They are found in a wide range of foods, including whole grains, legumes, leafy greens, and animal products. Due to their non-storage nature, deficiencies can develop more quickly if dietary intake is inadequate, emphasizing the importance of a consistent and varied diet. Micronutrients, minerals. Overview. Minerals are inorganic elements that originate from the earth and are absorbed by plants or eaten by animals, then consumed by humans. They are essential for various bodily functions, including bone formation, nerve transmission, fluid balance, and hormone production. Unlike vitamins, minerals are indestructible by heat, air, or acid, meaning they retain their chemical structure during cooking and digestion. They are categorized into major minerals, which the body needs in larger amounts, and trace minerals, required in smaller quantities. Both categories are vital for maintaining optimal health, and imbalances can lead to significant health issues. A diverse diet is the best way to ensure adequate mineral intake, as different foods offer different mineral profiles. Micronutrients, major minerals. Major minerals, also known as macrominerals, are those the body needs in amounts greater than 100 milligrams per day. These include calcium, phosphorus, potassium, sulfur, sodium, chloride, and magnesium. Calcium is vital for strong bones and teeth, muscle function, and nerve signaling, found in dairy products and leafy greens. Phosphorus works with calcium for bone health and is part of DNA and RNA, abundant in protein-rich foods. Potassium is crucial for fluid balance, nerve signals, and muscle contractions, found in fruits and vegetables. Sodium and chloride are essential electrolytes for fluid balance and nerve impulses, primarily from salt. Magnesium supports muscle and nerve function, blood glucose control, and blood pressure regulation, found in nuts, seeds, and whole grains. Sulfur is a component of proteins and vitamins, found in protein-rich foods. These minerals are fundamental for numerous physiological processes. Micronutrients, trace minerals. Trace minerals, or microminerals, are required in much smaller amounts, less than 100 milligrams per day, but are equally vital for health. These include iron, zinc, copper, manganese, iodine, selenium, and fluoride, among others. Iron is essential for oxygen transport in the blood and energy metabolism, found in red meat, beans, and fortified cereals. Zinc plays a crucial role in immune function, wound healing, and DNA synthesis, abundant in meat, shellfish, and legumes. Iodine is critical for thyroid hormone production, regulating metabolism, primarily from iodized salt and seafood. Selenium acts as an antioxidant and supports thyroid function, found in nuts and seafood. Copper is involved in iron metabolism and enzyme function, present in organ meats and nuts. Manganese is a cofactor for many enzymes, found in whole grains and nuts. Fluoride strengthens bones and teeth, primarily from fluoridated water. Despite their small required quantities, deficiencies in trace minerals can have significant health consequences. Water, the essential nutrient. Water is arguably the most critical nutrient, making up about 50 to 70% of an adult's body weight. It is essential for virtually every bodily function, including regulating body temperature, lubricating joints, transporting nutrients, and removing waste products. Water acts as a solvent for many substances, facilitating chemical reactions and maintaining cellular integrity. Dehydration can lead to fatigue, headaches, and impaired physical and cognitive performance, while severe dehydration can be life-threatening. The body's need for water varies based on activity level, climate, and overall health, but general recommendations suggest consuming adequate fluids throughout the day. While plain water is the best source, fluids from foods and other beverages also contribute to total intake. Maintaining proper hydration is fundamental for optimal health and survival. Digestion and absorption process. Digestion is the complex process by which food is broken down into smaller molecules that the body can absorb and utilize. It begins in the mouth with mechanical chewing and chemical breakdown by salivary enzymes, then continues in the stomach, where gastric acids and enzymes further break down proteins. The partially digested food, or chyme, then moves into the small intestine, where most chemical digestion and nutrient absorption occur. Here, bile from the liver and enzymes from the pancreas and intestinal walls work to break down carbohydrates, proteins, and fats into their simplest forms. These smaller molecules, such as glucose, amino acids, and fatty acids, are then absorbed through the intestinal lining into the bloodstream or lymphatic system. The large intestine primarily absorbs water and electrolytes, forming waste for excretion. This intricate process ensures the body receives the necessary nutrients from the food consumed. Energy metabolism and ATP. Energy metabolism refers to the set of chemical reactions that occur in the body to convert food into energy. The primary energy currency of the cell is adenosine triphosphate, ATP, which powers nearly all cellular activities. Macronutrients, carbohydrates, fats, and proteins are broken down through various metabolic pathways to generate ATP. Carbohydrates are converted to glucose, which undergoes glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and oxidative phosphorylation to produce a large amount of ATP. Fats are broken down into fatty acids and glycerol, which can also enter these pathways to yield ATP, often providing more energy per gram than carbohydrates. Proteins are broken into amino acids, which can be used for energy, though this is not their primary role. This intricate network of reactions ensures a continuous supply of energy for maintaining life functions. From muscle contraction to nerve impulse transmission, efficient energy metabolism is crucial for overall health and physical performance. Dietary reference intakes, DRIs. Dietary reference intakes, DRIs, are a set of nutrient reference values used for planning and assessing nutrient intakes of healthy people. Developed by the Food and Nutrition Board of the National Academies of Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine, DRIs include several categories. The recommended dietary allowance, RDA, is the average daily level of intake sufficient to meet the nutrient requirements of nearly all healthy individuals. The adequate intake, AI, is established when an RDA cannot be determined, based on observed nutrient intake by a group of healthy people. The tolerable upper intake level, UL, is the maximum daily intake unlikely to cause adverse health effects. The estimated average requirement, EAR, is the average daily nutrient intake level estimated to meet the requirements of half the healthy individuals in a particular life stage and gender group. These values are crucial for public health policy, food labeling, and individual dietary counseling, ensuring nutritional adequacy and preventing toxicity. Food guides and healthy eating patterns. Food guides provide practical advice on how to achieve a healthy and balanced diet by translating scientific nutritional recommendations into easy-to-understand visual tools. Historically, these have evolved from food pyramids to plate models, reflecting updated scientific understanding and cultural contexts. Current guides, such as My Plate in the United States or Canada's Food Guide, emphasize proportionality and variety across different food groups. They typically recommend filling half your plate with fruits and vegetables, a quarter with whole grains, and a quarter with lean protein, alongside a serving of dairy or alternative. These patterns encourage consumption of nutrient-dense foods while limiting added sugars, saturated fats, and sodium. Adhering to these guidelines helps reduce the risk of chronic diseases and promotes overall health. They serve as valuable educational tools for individuals and public health initiatives globally. Nutritional assessment methods. Nutritional assessment involves evaluating an individual's nutritional status to identify deficiencies, excesses, or imbalances that may impact health. Various methods are employed, often in combination, to provide a comprehensive picture. Dietary assessment methods include 24-hour recalls, food frequency questionnaires, and food diaries, which gather information about food and beverage intake. Anthropometric measurements, such as height, weight, body mass index, BMI, waist circumference, and skin fold thickness, assess body size and composition. Biochemical analyses involve blood and urine tests to measure nutrient levels, enzyme activities, and metabolic markers. Clinical examinations assess physical signs and symptoms of nutrient deficiencies or toxicities, such as skin, hair, and nail changes. These methods are crucial for diagnosing nutritional problems, monitoring interventions, and guiding personalized dietary recommendations, contributing significantly to patient care and public health research. Weight management principles. Effective weight management involves a holistic approach that balances energy intake with energy expenditure. The fundamental principle is that weight loss occurs when calorie intake is less than calories expended, while weight gain results from consuming more calories than expended. Sustainable weight management focuses on gradual, consistent changes rather than drastic, restrictive diets. Key strategies include adopting a balanced diet rich in whole foods, lean proteins, fruits, and vegetables, while limiting processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive saturated fats. Regular physical activity, incorporating both aerobic exercise and strength training, is crucial for increasing energy expenditure and preserving muscle mass. Behavioral strategies, such as mindful eating, stress management, and adequate sleep, also play significant roles in long-term success. Understanding individual metabolic rates and lifestyle factors is essential for tailoring effective weight management plans, promoting overall health rather than just focusing on the number on the scale. Nutrition for different life stages. Pregnancy. Nutrition during pregnancy is critical for the health of both the mother and the developing fetus. Increased caloric intake is necessary, particularly in the second and third trimesters, to support fetal growth and maternal physiological changes. Key nutrients that require special attention include folate, which prevents neural tube defects, and iron, essential for increased blood volume and preventing anemia. Calcium and vitamin D are vital for fetal bone development, while omega-3 fatty acids support brain and eye development. Adequate protein intake is also crucial for tissue growth. Pregnant women should avoid certain foods, such as raw fish, unpasteurized dairy, and excessive caffeine, to minimize risks of foodborne illness or developmental issues. A balanced diet, often supplemented with prenatal vitamins, is recommended to meet these elevated nutritional demands and ensure a healthy pregnancy outcome. Nutrition for different life stages. Infancy and childhood. Nutrition during infancy and childhood is foundational for healthy growth, development, and cognitive function. Breastfeeding is recommended exclusively for the first 6 months of life. providing optimal nutrients and immune protection. As infants grow, solid foods are gradually introduced around 6 months, focusing on nutrient-dense options like iron-fortified cereals, pureed fruits, vegetables, and proteins. During childhood, consistent access to a variety of foods is crucial to support rapid growth spurts and increasing energy demands. Adequate intake of calcium and vitamin D is essential for bone development, while iron prevents anemia, which can impair cognitive development. Limiting sugary drinks and processed snacks helps prevent childhood obesity and promotes healthy eating habits. Establishing positive relationships with food and encouraging family meals are also important aspects of nutritional support during these formative years. Nutrition for different life stages, adolescence and adulthood. Adolescence is a period of rapid growth and development, necessitating increased energy and nutrient intake, particularly for calcium, iron, and protein. Teenagers often face unique nutritional challenges, including peer influence on food choices, busy schedules, and body image concerns. Encouraging balanced meals and healthy snacking is crucial to support bone mineralization, muscle development, and hormonal changes. In adulthood, nutritional needs generally stabilize, focusing on maintaining health, preventing chronic diseases, and supporting energy levels for daily activities. A balanced diet, rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins, with moderate fat intake, remains paramount. As individuals age, metabolic rates may decrease, requiring adjustments in caloric intake to prevent weight gain. Lifestyle factors such as stress, physical activity, and sleep also significantly impact adult nutritional needs and overall well-being. Regular health checkups and personalized dietary advice can help adults navigate their evolving nutritional requirements. Nutrition for different life stages. Older adults. Nutrition for older adults presents unique challenges and considerations due to physiological changes associated with aging. Metabolic rate often decreases, requiring fewer calories, but nutrient needs for certain vitamins and minerals may increase or remain high. For example, vitamin D and calcium are crucial for maintaining bone density and preventing osteoporosis, while vitamin B12 absorption can be impaired, necessitating supplementation or fortified foods. Older adults may experience reduced appetite, changes in taste and smell, dental issues, or difficulty chewing and swallowing, which can impact food intake. Social isolation and financial constraints can also affect dietary quality. Emphasizing nutrient-dense foods, adequate hydration, and potentially protein-rich meals to combat sarcopenia, muscle loss, are key strategies. Regular physical activity, even moderate, further supports overall health and appetite. Tailored nutritional support can significantly enhance quality of life and independence in later years. Sports nutrition fundamentals. Sports nutrition focuses on optimizing dietary intake to support athletic performance, recovery, and overall health. The fundamental principles revolve around adequate energy intake, appropriate macronutrient distribution, and sufficient hydration. Carbohydrates are the primary fuel source for exercise, with recommendations varying based on intensity and duration of activity. Proteins are crucial for muscle repair and growth, with athletes often requiring higher intakes than sedentary individuals. Fats provide sustained energy and support hormone production. Hydration is paramount, as even mild dehydration can impair performance and increase the risk of heat-related illness. Nutrient timing, such as consuming carbohydrates and protein before, during, and after exercise, can significantly impact recovery and adaptation. Individualized nutrition plans are essential, considering the athlete's sport, training load, body composition goals, and personal preferences. Proper sports nutrition is a cornerstone of athletic success and injury prevention. Common nutritional deficiencies. Nutritional deficiencies occur when the body does not absorb or get the necessary amount of a nutrient from food. These can range from mild to severe, impacting various bodily functions and overall health. Common deficiencies include iron deficiency anemia, characterized by fatigue and weakness, often due to insufficient iron intake or absorption. Vitamin D deficiency is widespread, affecting bone health and immune function, particularly in regions with limited sun exposure. Iodine deficiency can lead to thyroid disorders and developmental issues, especially in areas where iodized salt is not prevalent. Vitamin B12 deficiency, common in vegans and older adults, can cause neurological problems and megaloblastic anemia. Calcium deficiency can contribute to osteoporosis and impaired muscle function. Addressing these deficiencies often involves dietary modifications, fortification of foods, or targeted supplementation, guided by professional assessment. Early identification and intervention are crucial to prevent long-term health complications. Dietary supplements, benefits and risks. Dietary supplements, including vitamins, minerals, herbs, and other botanicals, are widely used to complement the diet and address potential nutrient gaps. While they can offer benefits in specific situations, such as for individuals with diagnosed deficiencies, pregnant women, or those with restrictive diets, their use is not always necessary or without risk. Benefits include correcting deficiencies, supporting specific physiological functions, and enhancing athletic performance. However, risks can arise from excessive intake, leading to toxicity or interactions with medications. The regulatory oversight for supplements varies significantly by country, and product quality and purity can be inconsistent. It is crucial to consult with a healthcare professional before taking supplements, especially for individuals with underlying health conditions or those on medication. A balanced diet remains the primary and most effective way to obtain essential nutrients, with supplements serving as an adjunct when medically indicated. Food safety and technology. Food safety encompasses practices and procedures to prevent contamination and ensure food is safe for consumption. This includes proper handling, storage, cooking, and sanitation to minimize the risk of foodborne illnesses caused by bacteria, viruses, parasites, or chemical contaminants. Key principles involve cleaning hands and surfaces, separating raw and cooked foods, cooking to safe temperatures, and chilling foods promptly. Food technology applies scientific principles to the processing, preservation, packaging, and distribution of food. Innovations in food technology aim to enhance food safety, extend shelf life, improve nutritional value, and create new food products. Examples include pasteurization, aseptic packaging, modified atmosphere packaging, and various preservation techniques. While these advancements contribute significantly to global food security and public health, they also raise considerations regarding food additives, processing methods, and their long-term health impacts. Balancing technological progress with consumer safety and nutritional integrity is a continuous challenge. Public health nutrition and policy. Public health nutrition focuses on improving the nutritional status and health outcomes of entire populations through systematic interventions and policies. It addresses widespread nutritional problems such as malnutrition, micronutrient deficiencies, and diet-related chronic diseases. Key strategies include developing national dietary guidelines, implementing food fortification programs, promoting healthy eating environments in schools and workplaces, and conducting nutrition education campaigns. Policy interventions often involve regulating food labeling, marketing of unhealthy foods, and taxation of sugary beverages. Public health nutritionists work to identify nutritional needs, assess dietary patterns, and design evidence-based programs to foster healthier communities. This field requires a multidisciplinary approach, collaborating with governments, healthcare providers, educators, and the food industry. The ultimate goal is to create supportive environments that enable all individuals to make healthy food choices, thereby reducing the burden of diet-related diseases and improving overall public well-being.